Supplements do not work for PCOS. My name is Hannah Lene. I battled with PCOS for 14 years, and most recently, PCOS broke my spine. Now, before we get into it and the girlies want to tussle, just make sure you watch my entire video. Now, if you've used any of these vitamins or videos that I'm going to show in this video, all I want to say is everybody's experience is going to be different. So don't come in these comments trying to argue with yourself. One, I don't care. Two, this is more so for the women who have used these vitamins or supplements that it didn't work for. I'm not trying to invalidate anybody's experience. If you have used these vitamins or supplements and they work for you and you stuck it out, I want to say that I'm proud of you because it takes a lot of dedication. One, it takes a lot of months for vitamins. One, I want to say that it takes a couple months for vitamins to start working. So if you were using vitamins and you did not stick it out for a couple months, it takes a couple months, like over 3 to 6 months to actually see vitamins in their full working mode. So let's start there. And if you use any of these vitamins and they work for your PCOS symptoms, I'm very proud of you and I'm happy that it worked for you. But if you use these vitamins and they did not work for you and your PCOS symptoms, that is okay. We're going to talk about it here. And in all, you need to seek medical advice before you use any of these vitamins in this video. So even with me talking, you still need to seek medical advice no matter how long. Like I said, even with myself having PCOS for 14 years, it doesn't matter what I say, who you talk to, who has PCOS, you still need to understand your body and what's going on specifically with you to understand what your body needs. But with that being said, I am not a medical professional myself, but let's get into it. Why I say supplements do not work for PCOS, because like I said, I've been struggling with PCOS for 14 years. So that means that I've tried different things. Like I said, everybody's body is different. But what I'm saying is you need to see a doctor. You do. I'm sorry, women, that might seem discouraging. Like I said, if you've ever or never heard of the term church hurt or the phrase church hurt, I feel like a lot of women have that with doctors as well, that we go to a doctor or even a couple doctors that we've had bad experiences with, and then we just perceive every doctor as just like, they don't understand PCOS. Every doctor I've went to just doesn't understand PCOS. They told us to get on metformin, which most of us need to be on metformin, and I'll talk about that. Or, they just tell me to be on birth control, this, that, and the third. And birth control, that's a different story because that's another thing. Like medications, also vitamins, any type of treatment usually comes from also your personal, what you believe in. Not everybody believes in medication. That's why they take supplement routes. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody believes in doctors. So a lot of treatments for PCOS and who you're talking to is also based off of what they believe in. So also please keep in mind when you're watching these videos on TikTok and what worked for women and what didn't work for women is coming based off of their beliefs as well for their bodies. Like, these are people that you don't know, so you're getting a lot of twisted narratives and things, and a lot of things that they're not telling you as well behind these cameras and things like that. But I'm gonna give it to you real every time. But I'm also saying that from the perspective of what I just told you. You guys don't know me either, so as real as I'm telling you guys that I'm keeping it with you, keep in mind that you guys don't know me either. So as real as I'm always going to keep it with you guys, I'm just some random beautiful sexy girl that you guys don't know either, that just keeps it real from you, from a brown girl's perspective always. But I feel like I just keep it realer than most of these people that's going to keep it real about PCOS from the other side of the screen. But I say for myself that supplements don't work because I was the person who was in the gym taking these supplements, going to TikTok University for the Instanol. Instanol never even gave me my period back. So let's start there. Took it for a couple months, didn't really see anything we'll start from below. Start from ground zero. Instanol, throw that right out. Instanol did nothing for me, and this was the brand that everybody was using. Did nothing for me. Never got a period. Saw nothing different with my skin, my hair, my nothing. No, so throw Instanol out. This right here, I'm not even going to stop pausing the camera for y'all. This right here, I'm not even going to cut for y'all. This was supposed to be in the gym for the girl. When I was in the gym on all these supplements, doing what I needed to do, the scale shot up. Yeah, probably because I was so stressed out trying to be on TikTok University doing all this. You know, when I started losing weight, though, when I got out of the gym, went to the doctor, got my blood work done to understand my body. Like I keep telling y'all, I'm going to do another video. So somebody comment and please remind me to do another video about all the medication I'm on. Wait till y'all see the bag of medication that I'm on for PCOS. When I started taking my PCOS seriously, when I found out that my spine was broken from PCOS, when I found out that I had osteoporosis from PCOS, that's the video that y'all want to see. Yeah, that's the video. But all these supplements, somebody asked for this video, so here y'all go. This right here, no. And it's like powder. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even know what y'all taking. It's like crystal meth. Seriously. I don't even think I was supposed to say that on here. Sorry. But yeah, seriously, like what? No. This right here. Vitamin B12, I would take vitamin B12. This is a good one to take. Not all supplements are bad. Didn't say that. Didn't say that now. Vitamins do work. But yeah, vitamin B12, I will start taking this again for your energy. It's a good vitamin to take. Vitamin B12, we'll keep that in here. Definitely that. Berberine, everybody's favorite. I think this had the placebo effect on me. I thought it was like, no. I feel like for like bloating and like your overall look, I do feel like berberine might have been like doing its thing. Berberine, I don't know how to pronounce it. This was all right. Zinc is good for your immune system. You always keep zinc. Like this, I took this as a kid. Zinc is good. You want to hear a story? Comment about if you want to hear a story about this later. Yeah. Magnesium. This is another thing. Magnesium, I know it's good for your bones. I know it's good for sleep. I have magnesium glycinate. I have the one that you spray. Magnesium, we'll keep it in here. Magnesium was cool. Saffron, I live by saffron. If you're in a bad mood and you feel like you keep waking up in a bad mood every day, I feel like saffron might have changed my life. Placebo effect, maybe. But I did like saffron. Fish oil. They say take fish oil for PCOS. I took it just cause. So, I don't know. Fish oil might have did something. Digestive enzymes. I took this with a prebiotic, probiotic. I was pooping every day. I used to be constipated a lot. When I took this, I did start pooping almost every day. CoQ10, I still take this now because I take atorvastatin for my cholesterol. So my doctor actually told me to take this because I asked my doctor. He suggested that I actually take this. So that's what I'm saying. Your doctor will tell you the vitamins and supplements that you actually need to take. So I do take CoQ10 for like, I think it's like because the atorvastatin makes your muscles cramp and stuff like that. So I take CoQ10 for that. Vitamin D. I was taking this and I went to the doctor. They tested my vitamin D. It was still low. I live in Florida. I get sun every day. Vitamin D is still as low as can be. But when you have melanin, your vitamin D tends to be low. And I was taking this to lose weight. I was gaining weight, so I don't think this works. That's what I'm saying, but everybody's different. That's all. All I'm saying is you weigh what's good for you. I'm not saying that supplements are bad. I'm not saying that you can't take them for PCOS. I'm encouraging that all my sisters with PCOS go see a doctor and keep trying out doctors till you find the right one. I'm not saying doctors are cheap. I'm not saying that everybody has health insurance. I didn't have health insurance until a couple months ago, but your health is important. PCOS is important, and there's other ways into finding healthcare, a doctor, things like that. I'm not invalidating how hard it is because, like I said, I was just in that boat as well. But all I'm saying is you have to understand your body. But with PCOS, you have to know your blood work. You have to get to an endocrinologist. You really have to know what's going on the inside with you, with your body. You can't wing it with PCOS, is what I'm saying. So supplements, I don't know, guys. I don't know. They don't work for everybody because PCOS, you can't, they're all different types of PCOS. So don't come in here trying to fight me in the comments talking about, well, I took a supplement and it worked, because my girlies, the supplements don't work for everybody because all PCOS is different, and they did not work for me because I ended up breaking my spine. So don't invalidate me and my other homegirls in these comments. But until next time.